Welcome back to another episode of Disco Elysium. Dude, I can already feel my voice getting fucking destroyed.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
I haven't paid a manager for damages yet. You should take care of that then. I don't have money. Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping on the street. We'll figure something out. Though he finds the situation frustrating, he's doing his best to not make you feel any worse than I already do. Alright, so we gotta go talk to Gart. Since we're kind of friends with him now, it should be easier since we helped him with his lady troubles.
Can I help you?
About the money. I was wondering if we could come to some sort of an arrangement for tonight. Does that arrangement include you paying me what we agreed? Should I let Kim handle it? I feel like I should handle all my own shit. He's about to say something though, so I'll let him speak. He adjusts his glasses. I understand your predicament as the manager. However, I feel I must remind you that we're here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business. Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seem more committed to drinking and... stops mid-sentence. Shrinks back a bit under the lieutenant's severe gaze. I mean, no offense, it's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interest of this establishment. This conversation isn't going anywhere, is it? Not until you bring me the money. Okay. He turns to you with a heavy sigh. I might have something in my motor carrier we can use when we're done here. I really didn't want to resort to this, the man is really thinking. The man is thinking. Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here. Shit, god damn it. So I guess we need to go to the motor carriage. Have a look. It's either money or it's like a sleeping bag. I have something in here we could sell. Looking back, in the suspect transport enclosure. Transport enclosure? Regular people just call it the cage. Alright, let's look in there. Looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps stacked against the seat. Silver edges sparkle in the dark. I confiscated these for a little while back. We can take them to the pawnshop down Martinique Canal. What do you mean you confiscate them? A couple of weeks ago I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. I thought he was some coalition official's son. And high. Isn't that corruption? I don't know, is it? Lieutenant looks back, stone-faced. I was going to take him into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. You never asked them back. Did you want to put them on your car? No, that would be silly. Just... He hesitates. I don't know why I kept them. Doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. A cup with spinners, that would be outrageous. Yes, outrageously cool. He flashes a smile, barely visible in the dark. I'm sorry you have to sell them because of me. As I said, they're useless anyway. You remembered I have this earlier. But thank you. Thanks for the help, friend. So we've been monitoring you internally and now we know your copotype. What's a copo? There are copotypes? Yeah, guess what's yours? I think I'm a sorry cup because I say sorry a lot. A sorry cup? I'm sorry, I'm not sure. Yeah, sorry cup. The cup was sorriest. Make it official then, shall we? Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here. Yeah, I think I'm sorry. At least to people that are nice. Not the criminals. I'm sorry. Of course, sir. It's okay. If you can get something out of this, like info, or maybe every time you say you're sorry, get $1 million. That won't happen. Interesting. I'm not sure how to unlock these things though. Oh! You can use skill points to unlock that. I see. I'm gonna see about doing that maybe later. Let's hope the pawn shop is open. Yeah, it is. Alright, buddy.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Yeah, would like to sell his hubcaps. Roy takes the hubcap from the lieutenant and inspects them. Spinners appear iridescent in the dancing light of this pawnshop. He marbles at the cobalt shimmers and nods. Yeah, these are very good. Do you defraud some foreign prince from? Jump a mask banger? No matter, I'll give you 200. No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you. Lieutenant explains as a pawnbroker opens the register and counts the cash. Of course, I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you. Do come again. Thank you. He takes the cash and turns to you. Here's 130 you need for the bill. Don't waste it. First goes in his pocket. Rest is for him to compensate for the pain of being separated from radiant spinners. The windfall is small consolation. Anything else you think of selling? Nah. I'm good. Alright, Guardianator.
Can I help you?
Got the money. I got it. Here it is. Sorry for trouble. Great, thank you, officer. That's all I want. Payment for service rendered. If you continue to stay here, just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance, starting tomorrow. He's not sorry about his behavior for his sake. Now that you have money, he really wants to make sure you're not angry with them. Takes out his keychain, fiddles with the mechanism by the counter. Electronic lock to room has been disabled till 2100 tomorrow. It's 20 bucks a night, so I have 30 right now. I pretty much need to make 20 bucks every day. He opens his wallet. I'll take a room here too. Of course. He takes the money and hands him a keyring. Always happy to have officer from RCM as guest. Saw a sign. Mess hall is reserved for Union. Yeah, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest, loudest faction. Tosses his head in disdain. They come here in the evenings, dumb nor bully types, think they're big shit, but they're good customers. Place big orders. Always pay on time. Oopsie. It's the Union. Shame you gotta suck up to Union to stay afloat. I don't. I'm simply providing a service, so really facilitating the offering of a service, paying customers, and runs out of steam. It doesn't matter. I don't have time to explain myself. I don't have to explain myself to you. The lieutenant gives you a meaningful nod. We should find out who this loud faction is occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. How do we find them? We don't. We have to wait. They will show up sooner or later. Looks towards the booth. Men are hungry. Even men are strike. Let's have the clock on the wall behind the manager. Ha! It's after 1600. The site says reserved starting 1600. Why isn't that one in the mess hall? Good questions. Search to the cafeteria manager. They're probably getting drunk or protesting somewhere. Somewhere. Or laying low after, lynching. However he may feel about you, he can't miss the opportunity to throw you a look of what he assumes is shared understanding. Yeah, I see. Union guys think they're untouchable. They probably fucking killed a guy or something. And I think they can hide out till it all blows over. And it's fair weather again. Martinet. Lieutenant thinks. I have a feeling we'll make their acquaintance sooner or later. I guess they'll come in later then. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, who knows, dude? Who knows? So, I'm actually gonna try go get my jacket. I'll get that one and hope that I can actually do it. Alright, let's see if I can do it now. 42%. Might work. Give it a shot. I did it! As you leap into the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you, sharpening your senses. Continue the voyage through the salty air. As the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so alive, alert, capable. Must be the adrenaline. I knew you could do it, Lieutenant explains. My climbing down might not have been as discreet as your jump, but at least we can explore the harbor now. With your feet firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes back. You can now pick this up. Patrol cloak. Nice. Take that back. It's very loud over here. I'm not sure I want to go here right now. Thinking of what's in here. Maybe it's like a shitty way to get back up, maybe? Oh, it was not. Radio is emitting strange buzzing sound. A giant ass print on the pillow and pattern of coffee rinse on the armrest. Someone's habitually chilling next to the radio. Alright. Someone left the coffee machine on. Dark liquid in the pot looks almost sentient. Standard office file cabinet. Drawer seems to be locked. File cabinet. At a second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers. It's unfortunate for the union to just leave the paperwork lying around like this. Let's see what's in there. Drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders. Browse them. Hundreds of documents contain logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world. From Mundi, Grad, and even Ilmara. And the same materials being handed over to the companies inside Revachol. Kuran, Cold City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold. Anything interesting? It's hard to make sense of the thick thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry. Okay, force yourself. Yes! Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would ever be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck to the side of a drawer. Look at the note. It appears to be a to-do list written in large uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo. Evart's shoes, special whirling borscht. Water, Everard's plant, sweep office floor, more banners. All the items on the list have been crossed out and the note itself is crumpled. Turn to the lieutenant. Look him to the list. Everard Clare, probably. Head of the Debarduers Union. He inspects the note. One of the aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here. Special borscht seems to be odd on the list. Take another look. Okay, no, that's fine. Alright, let's close it and one more another look here. That's a postcard. I don't know, what do you do with the postcards? You just sell them? Unsure. Guess you just sell them. Glasses. Oh my god, look at me. Look at me go. I got glasses now. Magnesium, perfect. I have so much magnesium. Look at this. Dewey typewriter, model name on the back. Let's check this thing out. Whatever that is. An imposing combination of punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, tokens unavailable due to strike. Okay, I'll bite. Machine swallows a coin and seems to be waiting for the next move. Yeah, fuck it, let's go. Yeah, it's unclear whether you actually have muscle memory. Right now your fingers just run vaguely. Occult patterns in there. Useful patterns? Undoubtedly no. Might try this again later. So I guess we're done here. Head out here. Let's see what's there. Oh, we can't. We have to go up again. Alright, so I'm unsure how we are actually supposed to get back. Wait, what's over here? 3 packs are for cigarette butts. Numerous empty bottles of Commodore Red and potent pills. Oh, this is my house. Where I was hanging out. All these empty wine bottles, cigarette butts on the ground. Someone's party out here. Really, really hard. Did I do this? Well, Lieutenant looks at you, then the bottles. Yeah, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you. Looks like I had a lot of fun. It really doesn't. Lieutenant turns to go. Turn our attention elsewhere and move on. What's in here? It's the Night Watchman's booth. The name of the door reads Rene Arnois. Oh, is that the guy that's playing bull? It is where Rene works. If you must, the lieutenant looks around, but please hurry. Reach at a spot up here. Nothing incriminating catches your eye. Cameras are clean, sparse content, meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table. Take it. Black and white photo of a young couple on the street fair. The man, Rene, is dressed in a royal carabiner uniform. The girl is young and very pretty, smiling playfully at the camera. Rene looks like he's about to smile. This photo must be tied to some good memories. Why did you take the picture? I'm gonna ask him about it. You're really interested in that old soldier, remarks, surprised. I sure understand your fascination, but sure, as long as it doesn't take up a whole lot of time. Oh, it'll take up a lot of time. I promise you that. I feel like I shouldn't be here, you know? What is this? Crane control panel. Rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Alumer and Etenidre. Faded with use. Used to control a large crane above. Container is attached to this hook block. Alumer on, Etiender off. Did I? Eh, fuck it. Let's go. That was so loud. With a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down. Arbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again. Now that its purpose has been fulfilled. What purpose? Moving this container, of course. This purpose it was built for. Okay. I can see that was worth the ruckus. Look at the crate, except for seeing the crane in action, which I missed was satisfying. Yeah, I'm not sure why I did that, but I guess we'll see. Look at this thing, whatever that is. Money! Damn dude, I love money. Using faded industrial leather. Kvalsund. Kvalsund means whale fjord in Ardham. Wait, what's in here? For you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard. Kim, I think there's something about this container. You do? Yes, I don't. Why? Why not? A million containers. Here? Or are you fixating on this one? I don't know, Kim, it just feels special. It's a cargo container, detective, just like all the others. Doesn't even look at it. We're not here to interact with containers. We're here to get a body down from the tree. I'm not opening the door. You attempt to turn the handle to no avail. The door seems to be mechanically locked. To your left, the lieutenant considers your action with some puzzlement. Knock. Okay, that was incredibly loud. Like on my recording software, the audio just spiked into the red like crazy. Holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna need to edit that in post. The knock produces a hollow ring of metal. Doesn't look like anything is inside the container. Oh, I think there's money. shipyard's oddly quiet. The great machines are sleeping. Beaker tower is silent. No work to organize in the yard. Can I open this with... Oh yes I can. Ultra Series gloves, half light. These are interfacing. What is half light? I'm not sure what half light means. Ability control, threaten. Oh, I can threaten people. Sure. What I'm good at. More money. What's this? Industrial size thermos. Smell like burnt coffee. What's in here? Even more money. There's a guy. There's an actual guy here. The banner sags on our way to rain and snow, white waves and red. I read a thing on the thing, on the thing in the office of the union of the man of the with more banners. This the helper?
Container, container.
It is.
I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container. Put the logos on.
The lyrics to the container song are being made up as he goes along. The accent is so thick it's impossible to notice he's UB from Vanishing Peninsula, UB Sant. Sick. On Monday.
Container, container. Used to be well pines. Container, container. Now belongs to Everett.
The tiny man is so engaged in his work, he doesn't even notice you. Hi.
Everett, Everett, Everett. He looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
Looking in his deep blue eyes as sincere as you've ever seen. It can make you feel like an asshole for no apparent
I
reason.
see you're not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
What's it with you people and
I
scabs?
mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
He doesn't seem to be waiting for an answer.
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
You be right. Oh yes, born and raised in Irish, mister. I'm about to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then. People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals. Oh, okay. What you doing with the containers, buddy? Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operator to spot them. He waves at the container towering behind. So what's going on here? Containers in the yard are green in Wild Pine's livery, and the mountain rising behind Leo is all red in union colors. Like some red infection is spreading outbursts from the container yard's core. Appears to be a cistern underneath the union container cover. This looks like a massive redecorating operation, Kim. Yeah, they're hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debarters Union logo on them. So, Leo, anyone told you why you need to change the covers? No, not really. Instruction continues merrily. Mr. Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone. What's underneath the covers? Oh, I don't know, mister. This is some chemicals. But there are not labels on them, I think. Thanks, Leo. You're great. Where's everyone? Oh, most of the guys are down at the gate, keeping the scabs from coming in. He leans in with a confidential look. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on a strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now. So, no one's working? Not everyone's down there, of course, he chuckles. Mr. Everett is in his office, where he always is, and John Luke is guarding the gate. Pauses to think. What Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble. Everett sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so, stops. But seems eager to tell you more. What kind of trouble? Oh, aren't really supposed to talk about that. That's union business. When his boys stirred something up in town, probably drank too much, got in a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some time off. Don't go all bad cop on this simple fellow. Really? You kill someone? No, I don't think they killed anyone. The little guy shies away from you. Let's better talk about something else. Terry and his boys did good work. I don't want to get them in trouble or a little drinking. Alright, so you work here? Yeah, everyone needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. And everyone calls me Leo. Little man raises his hand in a welcoming gesture. I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar's out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett's away. He chuckles. Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady. A good-hearted chuckle. Again. Who's this Miss Beaufort? Lieutenant looks up at Leo. A real pretty lady with skin like the dough and souk candy bars. My missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner's done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio. But I can't listen to radio all the time. There's so much to do around here, and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes I am, yes I am. Stay on this Miss Beaufort topic. Who's this Miss Beaufort you mentioned? Oh, Lizzie? She's a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything Easter River. 4 years she was gone. When she came back she was all fancy and lawyerly. He respects that word. That's obvious. She's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood. Knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of community one day, I'm sure. For a fraction of a second, there's sadness in his eyes. He goes on. If my missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids. Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years. He sighs and falls silent, watching him meekly with his blue eyes. Ever trained a lawyer named Miss Beaufort. Interesting. I think you're doing a great job around there, Leo. Yeah, this place really seems to run like clockwork. Keep her up, Leo. Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really. Didn't even think it was possible, but the smile becomes even wider. Oh, I like him. It's cool. Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here, but you guys are all right. Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners? Oh, yes, he replies excitedly. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. The old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht. So what about the borscht? Oh yes, I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started. The little guy chuckles merrily. It's very, very good. Makes me feel so warm and happy. He shakes his head with a wide smile. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renardin's boar dogs every time lunch is done. What do you mean by taking this soup to the men? Is it for striking? Yes, I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirit. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags. Hold up, who makes it at the whirling? Wait, so the chef in there. Is there something off about it? Okay, I'm interested. There might be something off. Oh, sure, mister, sure. Little guy nods. You do that, sure. What's in the container over there? Oh, that one? Looks like the container. That should be empty as far as I know. A lot of containers have nothing in them. There's waiting to be loaded up. Told you. Fuck you, Kim. Think you're some kind of professional cop? Looking for the leader of the doctors union. Oh, you want Mr. Everett then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother, and both nice fellows. They live their entire lives in here. Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martin where it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar went to same school we did when we were boys. He's in LA. I just want to know where I can find him, man. Oh, Mr. Everett's usually in his office, of course. He points to the 2 joint containers on the right, but he already left for the day. He always leaves around 22. Okay, I'm off. Thanks, Leo. You, the man. Very good. Very good. I see. Can we actually head in here? So I think this should be his office then. So right now he's not going to be in his office, and I can do some sneaky poking. Look, something forgotten on the coffee table. Coffee table, a large table with 2 huge vacuum insulated thermal coffee dispensers. Someone's forgotten the small plastic card next to the stack. I'll take it. You snatch up the red plastic card. It features a black contour, a crane living container named Etienne Hogarth, written in the middle. Below it in the small text, member of the board. Comes with a magnetic strip and to open electronic doors. Sick, that's good. That's really good. Desk has been cleaned out for the night. Smart man doesn't leave any incriminating documents behind. Fuck. Taxidermy fish that tells time. That's a good fish. Okay, so I guess there's nothing here pretty much. He just cleaned out everything before he left. Okay, so I now should be able to get out of here. I hope. So now the card I found should be able to unlock this door. Yeah. I should probably head over and get some rest then. This is the door to the room you redecorated. Good night, Lieutenant.
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
Okay, sure. You gonna murder me? Was it Kim that did it? Holy shit, that would be such a twist. That would be a real twist. The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum, then.
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
So, what are our powers exactly? The RCM? Quite limited. Actually, the power officer Rosel's citizen militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines up to 1,000 real for offenses in accordance with the interdepartmental schedule. Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse? Yeah. Although indirectly, a citizen can always request records from their local station. Officers or RCM have been known to take bribes of less than prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM. We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station call slip. It promotes confusion and overcrowding. How can you be sure the arrestee will show up? You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives. Though and have fewer legal rights when they're eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, I think we've mostly shown up. When power calls you, you come. But power itself is fragile. Trick of perception. I see. And if someone resists, as you may have gathered from the fact that we expect to carry a record of kills, like the one in your watermarks, we're permitted to use whatever force is necessary. Strongly admonished not to abuse their power. Wait, so if I kill someone while on duty, you have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force in these cases. Partner is usually your witness. Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handle these cases thoroughly by cross-examination you for inconsistencies. It's hard to cover for anyone. Which is for the best. What happens to the people we convict? We don't convict, we arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Quran and La Delta. Prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why the paramount to keep them. Taps on its coat pocket, where it keeps his notes. And who makes all these rules? Coalition government. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution, so we did. And we attempt to maintain that order, no more, no less. His gaze is absently fixed on the window below, that just went dark. Or perhaps it's just better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM. I don't fucking know. Silence, a great comment to such a conundrum. Didn't know you smoked, Kim. I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes, something of a ritual. Oh man, you look so devastatingly cool with that cigarette. How do you get so cool, Kim? The light of his cigarette illuminates a fleeting smile. I mean this, flicks the ash, isn't it cool? It's an unnecessary trial of will, and unhealthy. Given the habit within the parameters he's given himself, it takes a lot of focus. It'd be easier to simply quit. Right then, the debris. Brief. How do you think today went? Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It's not easily approachable in that state, but we did it. Our very initial inspection was very thorough, and we have solid leads to follow up on. The body is still hanging from the tree, which is unfortunate, and there's still much to do at the crime scene. He's not particularly satisfied with your progress, but he doesn't want to let you want you to feel completely discouraged. Probably out of fear that you'll just give up and keep drinking. And don't worry, Kim, I'll be in much better shape tomorrow. I look forward to that. As for the interviews, we didn't get to meet Everett Clare, but we did get into the harbor. It'll be easier to reach him tomorrow. We didn't talk to the Wild Pines rep. We really must do that tomorrow. Above all though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that standard precinct for one practice? Yeah, it's part of the Jamrock shuffle. He nods thoughtfully. Tapping his finger on a cigarette. It's impressive, especially on man your age. And in those heels. I have heels? He looks at your snakeskin shoes and smiles suddenly. Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange. The Moral Lantern. What is it? The Moralist International, or world's largest political organization. If I didn't know, how would you describe them? They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the real belt. Our coalition government is just one of many projects. What's their symbol? Interesting question. Is it blue forget-me-not? What is love, compassion, self-discipline? And I think you can gauge what they want to think of them from that. Something kind and unusual. Something almost self-explanatory. Something ominous. Something like a dark blue Sirius color. Early night sky above. What do you believe in? That they are DeLoreans. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they're just technocrats. Both others say they continue our humanist project set forth by Dolores Day. Who's Dolores Day? Historic figure. Okay, what do you think of him? Try not to have opinions on facts until they change, and looks at the city below. It doesn't look like that's about to happen. It's more than that. Some kind of affection in him. You like it? Yes, I did. When I was younger, in my 20s, I considered myself a moralist. A blue forget-me-not. A piece of the sky, he quotes. They're not all that bad. That's another late motive associated with moralism. But years have changed that. I don't know what I believe in now. He thinks. Then changed his mind. No, I believe in RCM. That's enough for me. I have an opinion. Do you? Things are bad out there. We need them here, giving us the right to police Revachol. In fact, we wouldn't need them even if you didn't think that way. We're in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, simply vigilantes. Actually, vigilantes is okay with me. Then you will adore Martinet. For many of these people, the Union especially, vigilantes is precisely what we are. Personally, I don't enjoy it much. Say nothing, just look into the night. The dying lights of the city shimmer below, slowly like luminous clouds that pass on his lenses. Lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. This soldier is the highlight of the day for me. He thinks this little stick right here. An aerostatic passes overhead, the whisker of its floodlight on the ground below. Kit's rugged glasses light up as he look into the sky. Two glowing circles. Finally, pulls on the cigarettes and says, "They really don't like us here." And the mouth on that kid Kuno is different inland, in Jamrock and the GRIH. Why are they like this? It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs. There's Union, the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks. Jurisdictions over 2 precincts. And in Jamrock and the GRIH? Looks at the dark silhouette of the equestrian monument cutting into the night sky and says, "We run this city. West of the river is RCM land. It's incredibly hard. Human beings are..." He shakes his head. "But we're in control. It's worth it. Organization works. Our system works. If they didn't, this city would disintegrate. I hope our investigation will help improve the situation here. At least do some good." "Me too," he says quietly. "I won't count on any drastic change in our lifetime." He's very tired, but the dark circles under his eyes make him look younger, not older. "Thanks for this." "Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go." Start to stub his cigarette to the door. Alright. Yeah, I'll see you, buddy. Bye. Alright, I guess it's time to head to bed. Bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful. The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes. And then, sleep doesn't come. Why? Maybe it's the bed's fault? Check the pillow. Synthetic feeling is separating into hard lumps. Pillowcase smells oddly. Smells of alcohol and sweat and grease. Throw out the blankets. Barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body here. Intimate and warm. Breathing. Under your frowning eyelids, you see dizzying array of colors. You won't get off this carousel quite so easily. Roll over. It's a little better. Colors, scenes, half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it? Who killed them? Who? Something to do with... What was it the lieutenant said? Union? It's gone again. Your thought lost between the slowing brainwaves. No more thoughts. Sleep. Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep. And images start forming.
remember the scent of your childhood?
What is this?
What it says on the can, Harry. Answer the question.
No, I have no clue.
Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
Said who?
Do you remember the warmth of her thighs between her legs and in her mouth?
Pretty sure she left me. I feel like that's what happened.
That's right, funky baby. And you just stood there. One hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. Watching her go. Let it all be dragged away from you. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I can get it back.
No, it's gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
What's Elysium?
Everything. The Pale and the Isolas on the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people, and you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
I talked to you before at the start of the game.
No, Harry. You were just talking to yourself. That's all you ever do, even in your dreams. And the act is wearing thin. The spots on the disco ball fade around you. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time, sweating up the bed.
Stinky boy.
Alright. I can come back from this.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours, bumping into things and acting like a clown? Who are you kidding?
Trying to solve this case.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
Something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad. This dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
What? No.
Oh yes, party boy. And it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry.
Not already.
Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Need more sleep. Good going, buddy. What the hell was that? Oh, just a dream. You have one like that all the time. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night. So what the fuck's going on with me? You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think. Why? Just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more. Don't do that. Stay strong. The hangover will wear off. You don't need to keep doing this to yourself. No. I can take this. I'm not going to go looking for speed. Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically a week? Let's be honest. 2 weeks, maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You'll be fired. That's a lie. I can do this without speed. Half the town won't be dead. Suit yourself. Slow, sad shell man. See how you do without your spark. Wow. Holy shit. Another really long episode, but I felt like I wanted a good place to end. And this seemed like a really good place. Thank you very much for watching and whatever you do. God, this game. It just gets better and better all the time. Like, I can't believe it. It's just so good. And I have glasses and everything. And my cop jacket. Maybe I should go show that to Annette, or whatever her name is. So she actually knows that I'm a cop. Once again, thank you for watching. And I'll be back another day. I think I'm done with this session for now. Only 2 episodes, but still. It's like 2.5 hours of recording, so yeah, that's enough. I'll see you around.